Guys, this is my March favourites. It's a bit late, it's the 8th of April, but I have an excuse. It was my birthday on the 6th, so I've been busy this weekend, and last weekend I went to the Forest of Dean for a little mini holiday at my boyfriend's family's house. So I haven't filmed for a couple of weeks and I'm feeling a bit out of sync at the moment. Okay, so mainly this month it's all beauty products except for two, so I'll get those out of the way. The first one is, I've mentioned it before, the Dr. Organic Manuka Honey Rescue Cream. Absolutely love this. Smells divine. It is hands down the best face cream I've ever used in my life. This is my second one and I will definitely be going back for a third. It's one of those creams where you put it on, your face sucks it up and the next morning it feels amazing. I do wear this in the day as well. I do warn you, it is really thick, but I've got dry skin, so I like it, otherwise I wear it for night cream. It doesn't have sun factor, so that's probably why it is better for night cream as well, but it is amazing. It is the most moisturising cream ever, and I can't rave about it enough. I've done a blog post, so I'll link that below. And the next one is from The Body Shop, and it is their shampoo. I can't remember which range this is. Rainforest Nutrition, I think it's just that range. This is their sulfate-free shampoo. And they had 40% off last week online, so I ordered 3 of these. And these are all 400ml, so I got the Rainforest Moisture one, the Rainforest Shine one, and what was this one? The Rainforest Volume one. I've only used the moisturising one so far, but oh my god. It smells really nice, it smells really, really fresh and fruity. It's one of those where you have to put it in your hands and like really lather it up in your hands before you put it on your head, because apparently a few people were returning them to the shops, and she's like, because they'd not read the instructions properly. But I find it foams up really, really well for a sulfate-free shampoo. Sorry. I've had sulfate-free shampoos before and I love them, but this one's got like something extra. I've used it 4 times, so I feel like I've had a good use of it. So afterwards my hair felt squeaky clean, which is really obviously a good sign, and when I let it dry naturally the next morning I just could not stop stroking my hair. It was so shiny. I've never had any shampoo, like normal shampoos or anything, give this much shine, and I don't mean in a greasy way, I mean in a like really, really nice shiny wave. Cannot recommend it enough. That is 400ml, and I think they're usually £6, which I don't think is that bad for 400ml. Obviously my boyfriend doesn't use this is mine only, and I bought it when it was on offer, and Body Shop always have offers, so definitely recommend it. And like I said, sulfate free, so it's going to be good for your hair, and my hair's never felt better. Alright, now up to beauty items. So first things first, I've just got a box of random stuff, so I'll just pick bits out. Nail varnish then. So this is the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure in Casting Call. This was in a haul video like last month or something. I have been wearing this pretty much for the whole of March. Ignore my nails at the moment. I don't tend to wear nail varnish the same one in a row. I tend to just rotate all mine around, but I've been wearing this one like 3 times, then I'll put something else on, then 3 times, and then something else. But I absolutely love this colour. It's peach, it's very springtime, and it's great quality. It lasts for quite a few days on me, and nail varnish usually lasts a day on me because I do tap my teeth quite a lot. But brilliant. I put like 1 or 2 coats on, and I love it, and I got it for £1.99 at our local discount shop. Love it. Right, so what should we do now? Right, foundation. I'll not mention these too much because you've seen them before. The Wake Me Up and the Bonjour Healthy Mix Serum. I've mainly been wearing this one, but for some reason I think I've got paler in March, so this was the perfect match for me. And sometimes I feel like it's a bit too dark, so then I've been putting this one on because this one is lighter. Absolutely love this one. Get recommendations for it, compliments on it, and I'm wearing it now. Absolutely love it. So I say I've been wearing this one sort of 3 days of the week for work, and then this one the other 2, something like that, and then I'll probably wear this one on the weekend actually as well if I'm going to wear any. So I love both of those. I've mentioned them many times before, so I won't go into them. Then this is so out of sync. Another nail product. It's just this. It's a crystal nail file from Nails Inc. They are amazing. If you ever use a crystal nail file, you'll never go back to a normal one. It's one of those where you can go back and forward on crystal. You can't on a normal one, but you can just go back and forward, and it's like you could take an inch off your nail in about 30 seconds because it really does file. That's the word. So yeah, I can't remember how much it was because it came in a set that I got free when I bought like loads went on there. Okay, oh yeah, there was another two products that weren't beauty. I forgot about these two. The first one is the Betahula Facial Oil, still hands down the best oil that I've used, and it is the cheapest one as well. It's got grapeseed oil, apricot kernel, avocado oil, hemp oil, vitamin E, rose absolute and jojoba oil. Smells gorgeous. I've mentioned it in my skincare video, so I won't go into it. It smells gorgeous, and I put it on pretty much every time I've like proper washed my face, like after a shower and that, and it just sucks up and beautiful. And the other one is, it's a hair serum from John Frieda. It's the Frizzies. I've got this one, this is the heat one. I've got the other one, the normal one as well. I know it's like silicone and that, but I find just one pump of that, I can then let my hair dry naturally and without it going like an afro. I love afros, don't get me wrong, but they don't suit me. I think I got one, they were like 2 for £7. I do recommend it. I mean, I've had that for like 4 months and it's only up to there. But I definitely recommend them if you just want your hair just to be a little bit more tame. Okay, now we're fully on beauty products. I've been absolutely loving, and I've got back into, I bought this last summer I think, it's the Cha Cha tint from Benefit. This is, if you've not heard of these before, they're lip and cheek stains. So it comes out like, not comes out like, it's like a nail varnish applicator. It goes on like that, and then the problem with these is you've got to do it straight away. Obviously I left it a few seconds, you've got to rub it in straight away. And it just gives like a nice flush. I don't know if you're able to see this because my camera's a bit rubbish. Obviously it's left a bit of stain there because you've got to put this on and rub it in straight away. You can't like put it on because it'll stain straight away. But this is an absolutely gorgeous colour. I've been wearing it on my lips as well as my cheeks, and they're brilliant. To be honest, they'll probably last you a couple of years because there's a lot of product in them. I think they're about, I can't remember, like £22, which is a lot, but I've had this since last summer and I've barely dented it. The next one is another Benefit product. I think this was one of my last favourites. It's the Creaseless Creams, and this one is Slipping and Dipping, and it is just that one. I've made a proper, well, when I say I've made a proper dent, I really haven't. This will probably last me about 3 years. I pretty much wear this every single day. I just wear it as a base to all my makeup. Where should we move on to next? Right, so I'll carry on with eyes then. Right, so this is a bit of a random one. I think I got it a couple of years ago off my mum, and it's just Maybelline sort of 4 palette. It's Eye Studio Intense Chic. I think that's the, oh no, it's called Vivid Plums. It's just those 4 plum colours. I absolutely love these. I just pretty much just use this. I've been using this every day for like the last 2 weeks. I've got a bronze one as well, which I have used a lot more than this over the last year, but in the last month I've really been using these purples because I thought it'd bring out my green eyes a bit more. And then with that I've been pairing it with my e.l.f. cream liner in, I have no idea, it doesn't actually say the colour on it, but it is, oh hang on, plum purple. I wanted some, because Miss Budget Beauty was going to Vegas, I wanted some, what do you call it, Physicians Formula cream eyeliners for green eyes, and they had this really nice purple. Bit brighter than this one, so I've been wearing this one and I absolutely love it. I'm wearing it now and it just makes it less harsh than black. But when you see me like up close, it makes my eyes look really green. So I've been absolutely loving that, and I've been using that with, where are you? This, it is my, I bought this specifically for it. It's an Eco Tools brush. I don't know which brush it is, but you know, like the angled one. It's like really thin and angled. So I've just been using this to do my eyeliner. So that's a really, really good brush. I think it's about $5.50 or something from Boots. But I've been looking everywhere for like a really thin one, and that's the thinnest I could find. Next up then is, I'll mention it very, very quickly, is my Collection 2000 concealer. I won't go on about it. We all know it's fantastic. So the problem is I don't know how much I've got left of it, and obviously it's all rubbed off now, but it's still the best concealer I've ever tried. Next is my a la carte brow ink. I don't use this every day, I must admit, because it takes me longer to use this than a quick pencil. So for most days at work it's a quick pencil, but if I'm going out or it's on the weekend or I've got that extra 10 minutes in the morning, I've been wearing the a la carte, which was in the Carmine November box, and oh my god, I absolutely love it. Everyone raves about it enough, so I probably do need to repurchase one of these. Okay, next up then is I have one blusher. I can't remember if it was one of my last favourites, but I've been absolutely loving this for ages now. It's the MUA £1 blush from Superdrug, and it is in shade 5. This It's a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous peach, and it is a definite dupe for the Coralista. I have Coralista, and I actually, dare I say it, I think this is better. Honestly, this is £1, Coralista's like £24.50, and this gives better pay, what do you call it? Better colour payoff, that's it. And it lasts all day. Let me put it there. It's that colour there. It lasts all day and it is gorgeous. I've put Coralista on one cheek and then this on the other in a very random way to see the difference. They're very, very similar. The Coralista is a little bit more sheer with a bit more gold speckles in it, but this has still got gold speckles in it, but it's more colour payoff, and I pick this up more than my Coralista, so definitely recommend it, and that's shade number 5 and £1. Next two are lip products, and sorry, it's hard sitting on the floor when you have a very bad hip. I can't sit with my legs crossed because my one leg physically doesn't bend. Right, so the next two are lip products. So I've got my Cream Puff, which I don't think I hauled this. I just sort of slyly bought it one day and forgot to haul it. This is the shade Fairy Cake. You've probably all seen these before. What colour is that? That's there. You can tell I'm going for a definite peachy theme. I absolutely love these. It smells really nice, not over sweet, just like a cake, I suppose, like a very subtle sweetness of a cake. Absolutely love these. I don't have anything like this in my collection, so obviously you put them on and they dry without being drying, and they're £1.99, something like that. I can't remember, but I would pick up more, but I'm not fussed on the other colours. There is a nice pink one. I might try and get that, but I'm definitely leaning more toward peach at the moment. But that is Fairy Cake, and I absolutely love it. Okay, the next one is, I'm not sure if many of you have seen these. I'm not sure they do them anymore, to be fair. It is called Delicious. It's like Delicious, but for your lips. And it's from Body Shop. It's a tinted moisturiser. I think they have these, but they've just rebranded them and changed the name because obviously they have some tinted lip butters. I don't know what colour this is, though. No idea what colour this is. I got it last year, and it's just a tinted lip butter, and that's the packaging of it. It's like a really nice plum colour, so let me swatch this somewhere. But because obviously all the hype came out about the lip butters, the Revlon lip butters, and I thought I'd dig this out and try it in the meantime, but it is there, and I think that's pretty good. You'll probably be able to see this, but obviously the light is really annoying. So it is there. Ignore those. That is the lip butter. This to me is how I imagine the Revlon lip butters should be, because this is a lip balm with a tint, and I think it gives really good payoff. So I've been wearing this pretty much every day for the entire March, so I'm loving this. I think I've got quite a bit left, but I'm definitely going to be looking into the Body Shop lip balms that have just come out. I know they do a dark one like this, and I think they may do a peachy one and they do a pink one, so I think there's about 5 colours. I'm not sure about the colour payoff of those, but if they're anything like this, then I definitely recommend those. Okay, the next few products are brushes, so I'll very quickly go over these because no, not everyone likes brushes. First one is the Real Techniques blusher brush. This is brilliant. I always thought my cheap ones were fine, but this is so sort of, what do you call it? Fluffy and light and, you know, brushy, I don't know. But I find I don't over blush with this, and it just picks up the perfect amount of pigmentation and puts it on your face perfectly. Absolutely love this. I think it was about £8 and I bought it individually, which I thought was a lot, but I was in one of those trigger happy modes where I was like, buy! So I just got that one, but I definitely recommend that one. I'd be half tempted to get another one to use it as like a powder, like a proper powder brush. The other two Real Techniques brushes, these are from the Core collection. The buffing brush, which everyone goes on about, is absolutely amazing for putting on foundation. It is better than my Sigma F80. I still try and use my Sigma F80 because I feel sorry for it, because it's obviously got a younger, slimmer competitor. But no, it is a fantastic brush, and obviously you have to buy the Core collection to get it, but it's definitely worth it because I love the other brushes in it, especially this one, which is the contour brush. I've been using this as contour, but in the last few days since because obviously I washed it a couple of weeks ago, and then it was clean again, so I've been using it as my highlighter one. So I won't mind another one of these, but the problem is I don't want to have to buy the Core collection again, but this is absolutely brilliant for like putting highlighter on there and down your nose, but at the same time it's also really good for bronzer. But if you can't wash in between on the same day, do you know what I mean? You can't put your highlighter on, quickly wash it and put your bronzer on, and it's so annoying. But if I could buy that by itself, I definitely would. Okay, the next two are my usual favourite, the Sigma E45. There you go, that's tapered little brush. That is perfect for getting into your crease. I won't go into too much about that. And then this one is a Calvin Klein one, which I got from a local discount shop. I don't know what type of brush it is. It just says, oh, it's eyeshadow brush number 3 for contouring. It is, if you compare it to that, the Sigma F80 is tapered. Can't see myself. Is tapered, and that one is not. It's a bit more. It's longer if you put the brushes together. It's longer and a lot more floppier. It's not a technical term, but because it's floppier, I use this as a really nice blending brush for inside the crease, and it was $2.99, but I absolutely think it's brilliant. So I don't know if there's any brushes out there that are like this, but obviously they'll be more expensive. But because it's quite sort of floppy, please tell me what the word is, you know what I mean. I think it's probably because it's got longer bristles, so they move more. It's absolutely brilliant for blending. Right, I'm going to incorporate a product I was disappointed with this month. I generally don't have products I'm disappointed with because you sort of know what to expect. But with this one I didn't. I saw it, I thought I'd buy it. It's a brand that I'd not tried before, and it is the Topshop liner, that one. And this is the, I don't know, it just says Topshop liner, and it's in black. And it's one of those felt tip ones. I hear people going on about how good felt tip ones are, and I must admit when I tried it in the shop, oops, it's really black, quite easy. The only problem I found with this, and it irritates the hell out of me, and it's done it since day one, is I'll take it out, I'll do that eye, and by the time I get to that eye, it is dried out already. It absolutely irritates me that. If, I won't recommend it, I won't buy it again. If you can recommend one of these felt tippy pens that doesn't dry out, or at least lets me do 2 eyes before it dries out for the next time. I mean, I store it upside down, but since the first application, it's like do that eye and then that eye, it's like, it's not as dark as that eye, and I have to sort of blend it into my hand a bit just to get some ink out, and then dip it in the ink and then carry on with that eye, and it frustrates me. And bearing in mind it was like £8 or £6, I can't remember, it was one of those two numbers. I just think it's such a waste of money. And so what I started doing last month is mentioning YouTubers that I really, really like, and I mentioned one last month, but I couldn't just mention one this month. There are about 10. I'm not going to mention 10 because I'm going to try and split them out over the months, because there's a lot of people that I watch, a lot of people that I love, but I just thought I'd put people that I've really been enjoying this month. Not that I don't enjoy the other people, but it's like new people that I've just got into and I've been like watching all their videos, so I absolutely love them. Okay, so the first one is Loris. Okay, the first one is Lauren Alice Fellon. I will put her YouTube name there and put her channel below. She's a southerner, but she lives in Manchester, so she's got the heart of a northerner. I can't remember how many videos she's done. She's done about 40 videos, something like that, and I absolutely love her. I find her so funny. And I love all the products that she buys. She buys a lot of low end, but also buys high end, so she's got a really good mixture, does really good reviews, and I just generally enjoy watching her. It's as if she's chatting to me, so I definitely recommend her, so you should go check her out. The next one is, I only discovered her at the beginning of this month, and I've watched every single one of her videos. They're really nice, short, sweet videos, so rather than like mine that go on for like 20 minutes, hers are like all 5-minute videos, but they're very informative. She's very informative, absolutely lovely personality, and she is literally the most stunning person on YouTube, and it's so annoying. She looks like Danny Minogue, and her username is KikiD Beauty, and I will put her there and link her below. I definitely recommend going checking her out. She's, I want to recommend. If you don't already watch her, you should watch her. She's the most hilarious person on YouTube. I found her when I did my Create My Own Z palette thing, so you may have like seen her video when I've linked it below there, but it is Just Kiss My Frog, so it's Kathy from Just Kiss My Frog, and I'll put her username there because it doesn't say just properly, it's JSUT, my frog. Anyway, she is the most hilarious person. She does other videos as well, so she does, I think beauty's the main of it, so she'll do like her March favourites and things like that, but she'll have book reviews and just general waffling, and to be honest, I love her general waffling videos, but she is absolutely hilarious. You got to check out her editing as well. She's very sort of, it's very sort of short and snappy. She does a lot of really cool editing, and I love it. she's just brilliant. I can't talk about her enough. Every time she has a video, it's like one of the first that I watch because I can just sit and just laugh my head off watching it. And yeah, I'm completely in love with Kathy. So I hope you love her too, and I will link her below as well. So obviously I watch a lot of people, and it was really debating who I should mention in this video, but these are the people that I've been like really loving in March. Obviously I love a lot of you, so I'll try and get you all mentioned in other videos, but that is my monthly favourites. I'm sorry it's gone for so long, and I will see you in my next video.